morning, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents a special morning edition of Inside Pitch. The 1969 season is on the air. We are at the friendly confines of Fenway Park. Today's date is June 22nd, 69, and we have the rivalry matchup between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. The Yankees come into this game a record of 36-34. They've been hot recently, and they are once again in the playoff hunt, even though we're in late June. The Boston Red Sox are 40-24. They are in second place behind the Baltimore Orioles in the American League East. So this is a pretty interesting matchup between the Yankees and the Red Sox today, and hopefully we got a good baseball game for Sunday morning. And it should be a lot of fun. At least I hope so. The last couple of Sunday games have all gone into the last two Sunday games have gone into extra innings. So we'll see what happens today. Vita Productions and Jimmy Jam, the first to join us here at Fenway Park. The Yankees historically won this game, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. The Red Sox, 3 runs, 8 hits and an error. But we all know Inside Pitch has a mind of its own. So I guess we should go ahead and get right to it, as the Yankees will play the Red Sox. As you guys know, I always try to do a Yankees-Red Sox game every single regular season. Sometimes I'm lucky I get 1 or 2 or maybe even 3 of them, depending how the season goes. But I was able to schedule this one earlier in the year for June. So, without further ado, let's get started. Starting pitcher for the Boston Red Sox today is Ray Jarvis. 5 wins, 6 losses, a save, a 4.77 ERA. He only had 36 strikeouts and 42 walks in 69. He only made 12 starts. We are at Fenway Park, and as usual, it's a hitter's park. 183 home runs were hit there, and it adds 4 to walks. So Fenway Park is usually a hitter's park, so we'll see what happens today as these two teams get to go, as Phoenix Knight joins us here at Fenway Park. So let's see what happens. Let's go to the top of the first. Leading off for the Yankees will be the second baseman, Horace Clarke. 285 average, 4 homers, 48 RBIs in 69. Nothing wrong with those stats. We're going to use blue, white, and red dice. Red Sox are the home team. Ben Witz is now here at Fenway Park, and it is time to play some Sunday morning baseball. Let's see how this game goes. Jarvis, 3-1. Range play at the park. Fenway Park. 1-3. It's a ground ball to second base. That ball is hit to Dick Schofield. He was excellent. His range is a 5. And it's a 2. He'll go ahead and get that one, and he will throw it over to first to get the out. So 1 down there. Next up is the third baseman, Jerry Kenny. A 257 average, 2 homers, 34 RBIs. Jarvis will go ahead and pitch. Jarvis, 3-5, blank. Kenny, a 4-1. That's a ground out to the shortstop, handled by Rico Petrocelli. He'll take his time and toss it over. And now the right fielder, the dangerous Bobby Mercer. 259 average, 26 bombs, 82 RBIs in 69. Jarvis, a 2-4, blank. Mercer, 2-2. Fly ball hit to right. And Tony Conigliaro is going to get to that. He will make the catch and retire the side. 1, 2, 3, go the Bronx Bombers. And we go to the bottom of the first. Starting pitcher for the New York Yankees today is Bill Burbach. Don't know much about him. 6 wins, 8 losses, a 3.64 ERA, 82 strikeouts, 101 walks in 69. So he has some control issues compared to control issues. So let's see what the Red Sox bring here on the bottom of the first. Leading off is the second baseman, Dick Schofield, and that's really Ducky Schofield, not the Dick Schofield of the 80s, but he was known as Ducky Schofield back in the day, and this was his later years. A 257 average, 2 homers, and 20 RBIs. Burbach, 6-4, strikeout 10, got him, struck him out. First K for Burbach, one down. And now the first baseman, Dalton Jones, a .220 average, 3 homers and 33 RBIs. Yes, there were 2 Dick Schofields. Yes, there were. And they were not related as far as I know. But I could be wrong. Burbach, 6-3, that's at the park. Fenway, 3-2, and that is a blank. We will have a rare play with the bases empty. 65, inside pitch possibly hits batter. Resolved like a hit by pitch. Now, the dreaded 65 roll is the brawl roll. I will not be doing the brawl, so we're going to see if it rolls a hit by pitch. It's a 4. -5 is a 0. So there's not going to be a hit by pitch, and I will not roll the brawl. I will not do the brawl result. The dreaded 65, of course, is the inside pitch. It's batter, and you get the brawl. We're not going to do that because there's not. I only do that roll now if there is over 3 hit batters in the game. I just consider that, and that was not a hit by pitch, so that does not. So I will re-roll the at bat. Burbach, 5-2, wild pitch, and that will be ball 2. Burbach again, 2-2, range play at the park. Fenway, 1-5, that's a fly ball hit to center field. Going after that is Jim Little. His range is a 3. That's a 4, and that's going to drop in for a double over his head. So Dalton Jones will get a double, and wind up on second base. Yes, Ben Witz, it would make it realistic. It would make it realistic, but I don't like that. I just don't think on the first time they would just charge the mound like that. So only if there are at least, I only use that rule if there has been at least 3 hit batters. But Dalton Jones is on. That's a house rule. So Jones is on at second. And now we'll see the left fielder, Captain Carl Yastrzemski, Hall of Famer. Absolutely. And I say one of the greatest of all time. 255 average, 40 homers, 111 RBIs. He played in every single game for the Red Sox. Steeler fan joins us here at Fenway Park. Nothing on the 10. Burbach, 6-3. That's at the park. Fenway Park, 3-2. And once again, we got a blank. Another rare play, this time with men on. Second rare play of the game. 56. Pitch brushes back hitter. Words are exchanged and both dugouts empty. Calmer heads prevail, but the umpire warns both managers. If any hit by pitch happens after this for the rest of the game, the pitcher is thrown out. Wow, I get the 65, and then I get the 60, and then I get the 56. Now, if the 65 comes up, there would be the brawl. Wow, both these teams want to fight. We'll re-roll the at-bat. Burbach, 5-3, home run chance. Yastrzemski against the righty. A lefty, 1-4. The 17 is high. Yaz, 1-2, and he grounds it to second base. That'll get handled there by Horace Clark. And the throw goes to first for out number 2. Dalton Jones moves to third. So 2 outs now. And now the center fielder, Reggie Smith. Always felt he was an underrated player. I think Reggie Smith belongs in the Hall of the Very Good. 309 average, 25 homers, 93 RBIs. Jones on at third. Strategy, nothing on the 5. Burbach, a 3-1, possible error. Smith, 1-6. And that's not an error. It's a slow hit ball to first base. That's picked up by Joe Pepitone. Burbach coming over. Smith, good speed. The throw to first is not in time. Smith will get to first base. Jones will score, and the Red Sox take a 1-0 lead. Looks like it's going to be one of those games. So a very eventful bottom of the first. Reggie Smith beats the throw. The run comes in to score, and the Red Sox have a 1-0 lead. And now here's the shortstop, Rico Petrocelli, 297 average, 40 bombs, 97 RBIs. That is a very good year. Smith had 7 stolen bases. He won't get any here. Burbach, 5-5, range play. Petrocelli, 4-6, fly ball left field. That ball is hit to Roy White. His range is a 4. That's a 3. He'll make the catch and end the inning. 1 run on 2 hits and a couple of very close hit by pitches. But the Red Sox will take the 1-0 lead after 1. Let's see here, as Doug Hunt joins us here at Fenway Park. We go to the top of the second. Leading off for the Yankees will be the first baseman, Joe Pepitone. 242 average, 27 homers, 70 RBIs in 69. Jarvis, a 6-5. That's at the park. Fenway Park, 6-3. And that's a ground ball hit to first base. That'll be handled by Jones. And he'll take it to the bag himself. Next up is the left fielder, Roy White. And I always felt he was one of the more underrated Yankees. 290 average, 7 homers, 74 RBIs. Roy White was a pretty darn good player. Jarvis, 6-6, blank. White, 6-3, ground out to short. Handled there by Petrocelli. And he will toss it over. Now the batter is the center fielder, Jim Little. A 181 average, no homers, 4 RBIs in 69. He's in center for the Yanks today. Jarvis, 2-5, hit by pitch, 9. No, that's too high. That would have got Jarvis out. Little, 6-2, base hit. He hits one into center field. That'll be a single for him to keep the inning alive. And now the shortstop, Gene Michael, a 272 average, 2 homers, 31 RBIs. Little had 1 stolen base, and that's a 20, but Jarvis has no pickoff rating, so he will concentrate on Michael. Jarvis, 1-3, error on a throw. Michael, 5-3, that's a base hit to right field. That'll be a single. The right fielder is Tony Canigliaro. His error rating is a 4. That's a 15. There will not be a throwing error, so normal runner advancement. Base runner 4 with 2 outs becomes a 5. Single to right field +3. Not a chance. Little will easily make third, and Michael holds it first. So runners at the corners now with 2 outs. And now we have the catcher, Jake Gibbs, a 224 average, no homers, 18 RBIs in 69. Strategy, and nothing on the 11. Jarvis in a jam here on the top of the second. 1-0 already in favor of the Bo Sox. Jarvis, 3-1, range play at the park. Fenway Park getting a lot of work today. 1-3, it's a ground ball to second base. That ball is hit to Dick Schofield. He was excellent. His range is a 5, and he's got it. Just makes a diving stop. He'll get up there, throws to first to get Gibbs, and the inning is over. No runs, 2 hits for the Bronx Bombers, as Dick Schofield just made the play. And we will go to the bottom of the second. Leading off for the Red Sox will be the right fielder, Tony Canigliaro. 255 average, 20 homers, 82 RBIs in 69. Burbach, a 4-5, error on a throw. Canigliaro, 3-3, single into left field. That's a base hit. There will not be a throwing error. There's nobody on base, and he will hold it first. And now we will see the third baseman, George General Patton Scott. 253 average, 16 homers, 52 RBIs. Infield a double play. Canigliaro at 2 stolen bases, and he is not getting any here. Scott does get the hit and run, but he's going to swing away normally. Burbach, 5-3, home run chance. Righty, 1-13. The 2 is good against a right-handed pitcher. Scott needs a 7. Does he hit this one over the wall? Yes, he does. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep. And that ball is gone. Home run, George Scott. as he hits that one into the deep part of the center field of Fenway Park. Stadium cheers. Yay! Two-run blast for George Scott as George Scott, a.k.a. Patton, launches an artillery shell and just sends that one out of here. And it's 3-0 Red Sox. Still nobody out in the bottom of the second. And here's the catcher, Russ Gibson, a .251 average, 3 homers, 27 RBIs. So 3-0 now in favor of the Sox. Burbach, 5-3, another home run chance, and that 11 is good. Gibson, however, needs a 2. Nope, that's too high. Gibson, 6-1, but he does hit a power hit to left field, and against a righty, a 1-4 is a single. That's a 2. He'll get a base hit. So Gibson gets himself a single and heads to first. And now we'll see the pitcher, Ray Jarvis, an .069 average. They may call him to bunt. Corners are going to come in, and that's an 11. And Jarvis, even though his bunt rating is a 2, they're going to go ahead and try the bunt. Burbach, 5-3. That's a home run chance, but that is ignored. So Jarvis lays down the bunt. It is bunted right back to the pitcher. His bunt rating will be a 1. And that is a 12, and that's going to be the lead runner throw out, and the batter will be safe at first. So Burbach, he bunts it right back to Burbach. He turns around to get Gibson. Jarvis is safe at first, and there is 1 out. So that goes as a fielder's choice instead. And now the batter is Schofield. Schofield is 0 for 1. 3-0 Red Sox, bottom of the second here, early. Strategy roll, and Jarvis stays right where he is. Burbach will pitch. Burbach, 5-6, range play. Schofield, 4-6. That's a fly ball to center field. Going after that is Jim Little. His range is a 3. That's a 2. He's got it. 2 down. Nice play by Jim Little. Turns that into a fly out to center. And now here's Jones. Jones got a double his first time up. 2 outs now. Strategy, nothing on the 6. Jarvis on it first. Burbach, 5-3. That's another home run chance. Lefty 1-4. 17 is too high. Jones, 5-3, and he grounds it to short. That'll be handled there by Gene Michael. The throw goes to second to get Jarvis. Actually, he runs to second base and forces out Jarvis instead. And that's going to end the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, a 2-run bomb by George Scott. 3-0 Red Sox after 2. Top of the third. Jarvis back on the mound. Leading off for the Yankees will be the pitcher, Bill Burbach. He had a 100 average in 69. Jarvis, 5-1, walk plus 10. And he walked him. I don't believe it. He walked him. That becomes a 17 plus 4 makes him a 21. And Jarvis can't believe he walked the pitcher. First walk issued by Jarvis. It'll bring up Clark. Clark is 0 for 1. Infield double play. Burbach not going to do anything. And he'll stay right where he is. Jarvis, a 3-2 blank. Clark, 1-4, fly out to left. And Captain Carl will make that play easily near the Green Monster. Here's Kenny. Kenny is 0 for 1. And nothing on. That's a 20, but Jarvis has no pickoff ratings. But I also usually roll also for the bunt rating just in case. And actually, Kenny, for a bunt rating, you never know. Burbach on it first. Jarvis, 6-3, range play. Kenny, 1-3, fly ball right field. That ball is hit to Tony Canigliaro. He wasn't that great. His range is a 1. And he won't get it. And that's going to be a base hit to right field. Burbach, a base runner 2. Single to right +3. A 1-5. Burbach will get to third, and he will. So Kenny does go ahead. The right fielder, Canigliaro, not a good arm. Not a good arm at all there. But that does put runners at the corners now with 1 out. And now here's Mercer. Mercer's 0 for 1. Infield will play at double play depth to try to turn the 2. Burbach on at third, Kenny on at first. Marlon Price joins us here at Fenway Park. Strategy, nothing on the 4. Actually, no, that's not true. Kenny gets the steal sign. 13 + 0, and Gibson a -1. I'm not going to send him because Mercer is a good hitter. Jarvis will pitch. 6-3, another range play. Wow. Mercer, 4-4. It's a base hit to center field, but going after that is going to be Reggie Smith. His range is a 4. He's got it. Out number 2. Mercer sacrifice fly of 2. He will not bring in Burbach. Burbach base runner 2. Smith a -1. Burbach can still score on a 1, and he doesn't. A shallow fly ball to Reggie Smith. He makes the catch, and nobody can come in. And here comes Pepitone. Pepitone is 0 for 1. Jarvis getting some help from the defense for the Red Sox. Strategy, nothing on the... Again, Kenny gets the steal sign, but he will stay put. Pepitone, very good home run power. Jarvis, 1-3, error on a throw. Pepitone, 1-4. That's a ground ball to first. That ball is hit to Dalton Jones. His error rating is a 6. That's a 15. He won't make an error. Jarvis comes over. Pepitone comes there, and Jones charges it to Jarvis, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit for the Yankees. Stadium cheers. Yay! Yankees had some chances but couldn't get the runs in. And now bottom of the 3rd. Leading off for the Bo Sox will be the man himself, Captain Carl Yastrzemski. And he is 0 for 1. Burbach will deal. Burbach, 3-6, walk +10. That'll walk Yaz easily on the 10. So Yaz trots to first. And now the batter is Smith. Smith got a single his first time up. Infield double play. And nothing on the 15. Yaz stays where he is. Burbach, a 4-3, walk 10. Ball 4, he walks Smith. Burbach cannot believe it. He's a 7, but +4 makes him an 11, and he walks him. Now runners at first and second, and no one out. And now here's Petrocelli. He's 0 for 1. Strategy, nothing on the 6. Nobody moves. Burbach, as I said, he had walks. That was his second, though, of the game. Burbach, 6-6, strikeout, 15 will miss. Petrocelli, 1-1, and that is a ground ball to short. 2-2-3. Second base, pivot Clark, 0, 1-3. It's a twin killing. No. Yaz thrown out at second. Smith was being held, so his base running ratings reduced by 1. He will be thrown out at second. Petrocelli will make first on the fielder's choice. One down. Here's Canigliaro. Canigliaro got a single his first time up. Infield will still play back, a double play depth, trying to keep it a 3-0 lead there for the Yankees. Strategy roll, nothing on the 7. Petrocelli and Yaz stay put. Burbach will pitch. Burbach, 5-1, strikeout 3, got him. And that is strikeout number 2 for Burbach. And now a nice ovation coming up for Scott as he got a bomb his last time up. Runners at the corners here. Fans in Fenway enjoying the 3-0 lead by the Bo Sox. Strategy, nothing on the 7. Burbach will deal. And that's a 6-1. That's a blank, not tired. Scott, 4-3, and against the righty, it's a base hit past second base. Yaz will come in to score. Petrocelli, he will make third easily with 2 outs. Scott holds at first, and it is now 4-0 in favor of the Red Sox. Stadium cheers. Yay! So Scott now has a home run and a single. Batter now is Gibson. Gibson got a base hit his first time up. So right now, Bill Burbach having a rough game here against the Red Sox. Strategy, nothing on the 3. Nobody will move. Burbach will pitch. 1-3 against the righty, walk, and that 5 is ball 4. So now the bases are loaded, but Jarvis is due up and he will bat. Jarvis is 0 for 1. Bases full of both Sox. 2 men down here, bottom of the third. Red Sox already lead 4-0. Strategy, nothing on the 5. Burbach will go ahead, and he will pitch. 2-6. Home run result. But Jarvis again has no home run power. Jarvis, 5-4, and he just chops it back to Burbach. So pretty much Burbach just challenged with him, say, here it is, see if you can hit it. Doesn't do it. Goes right back to Burbach. He'll underhand it to first and end the inning. 1 run on 1 hit, 3 walks. And it's 4-0 now in favor of the Red Hose. But if Jarvis had any home run power, that would have been a grand slam. But he doesn't get that, though. And we go to the top of the 4th. Leading off for the Yankees will be Roy White, and he's 0 for 1. Jarvis has a 4-run lead to work with here. 6-1, blank. White. 5-3, and White leads off with a double into center field, so he'll get to second base. And now the Yankees trying to get some runs back. And here comes Little. Little got a base hit his first time up. Anything on Strat? That is a 1. White does get the steal sign to go to third. I don't think you do that. He's got good base running ability, so he will stay at second. I'll call that off. Plus, you're down by 4 runs. Jarvis, 1-5. That is a blank. Little, 3-2. Ground out to second base. Handled by Schofield. The throw goes to first, and White will be safe at third. Michael is next. Michael got a single his first time up. Infield will play in. White's got very good speed. Strategy roll still. And nothing on the 9. Jarvis will pitch. Jarvis, 3-4. Range play. Michael, 5-4. It's a fly ball to center field. Going after that is Reggie Smith. His range is a 4. But that one he can't get. And that's going to be a base hit for Michael. Roy White will come in to score. It's 4-1. So the Yankees get one back. So Gene Michael does bring in a run. That's his second hit of the ball game. Next batter is Gibbs. Gibbs is 0 for 1. Infield a double play. Now a 4-1 ball game. Strategy, nothing on the 19. Michael stays where he is. Jarvis, 5-2, blank. Gibbs, 5-6, and Gibbs hits one into right field, and that's going to be a double. Michael, base runner 4, double to right, 0, a 1-4. Michael will score, and he will. Gibbs gets to second base. Michael comes across the plate. It's now 4-2. Here come the Yankees. The next batter is Burbach. He will bat. He walked his first time up. Still only 1 out here in the top of the 4th, but now it's a 4-2 game. Strategy, nothing on the 10. Jarvis will pitch. Jarvis, 1-6, strikeout, and Burbach goes down easily. Struck him out. And that is only the first K for Jarvis. And 2 down. And now here's Clark. Clark is 0 for 2. Gibbs on at second base. Strategy. Nothing on the 14. Jarvis will pitch. Jarvis, 4-5. Strikeout 11. That is high. Clark, 2-4. And that's flied to right. And Tony Conigliaro will get to it and make the catch. 2 runs. 3 hits for the Yankees. They're back in this ball game. Yankee magic just always seems to show up. That's why every time I play the Yankees, I put the Yankees on the board. They are such a difficult team to beat. Bottom of the 4th, Dick Schofield leads off for the Red Sox. He's 0 for 2. Burbach will pitch. 3-5, walk 20. That's high. Schofield, 1-5, ground out to second base. Clark will go ahead and get that and throw it over to first. Next up is Jones. Jones is 1 for 2 with a double. Burbach goes ahead and pitches. ESG2 joins us here. I got to think of better. ESG2. I should say XSG. I don't know. I know Eka's G2. I'm trying to find a better way to say your name, but ESG2, I guess, that joins us here at Fenway Park. Burbach, 2-2, range play at the park. Fenway, 4-6, ground ball, second base. That ball is hit to Horace Clark. He wasn't too bad. His range is a 3. That's a 2. He's got it. He'll toss it over to get the out. 2 away. And now here comes Yaz. Yaz is 0 for 1 with a walk. Burbach, he will pitch. Red Sox have a 4-2 lead here. Bottom of the 4th at Fenway. Burbach, 1-4, strikeout 10. That will be too high. Yaz, 3-1, and he lifts one to right field, but Bobby Mercer is going to go ahead and get it. And that's the first time Burbach retires the Red Sox in order. 4-2 after 4. In this pretty big game here in the American League East, the Red Sox at second place, a record of 40-24. The Yankees are 2 games above 500 at 36-34. And at this time, the Yankees are in 3rd behind the Red Sox. Detroit's in 4th, Washington's in 5th, and the Indians bring up the rear. Top of the 5th, leading off for NYY will be Jerry Kenny, and he got a base hit his last time up. Don't worry about it. People have problems, but it's Ekes. Ekes. Okay. So Ekes. So XG2. All right. Close enough for me. PFLQR joins us here at Fenway Park as he reaches for the chowder. Roots for the chowderheads. Jarvis, 6-3, range play. Kenny, 4-5. That's a ground ball hit to third base. That ball is hit to George Scott. His range is a 3, and he's got it. Nice play by Scott. And he will throw it over to first for the out. Next up is Mercer. Mercer's 0 for 2. Jarvis, 3-4. Again with the range play. Mercer, 1-5. That's a base hit past short, but it's a range play for Rico Petrocelli. His range is a 4. He can't get it. It'll be a single anyway. So Mercer does get the hit. Brings the tying run to the plate in Pepitone, and he's 0 for 2. Infield double play. Mercer had 7 stolen bases, and he will not do anything there. Jarvis will deal. Jarvis, 4-1. Strikeout 1. Got him. That's a big K. Second strikeout for Jarvis. And let's see here. Second strikeout, and that is out number 2. As he got Pepitone. Now the batter is White. White is 1 for 2. Got a double his last time up. Glad you guys could join us for the rivalry game. Yankees and the Red Sox. 1969 edition. Strategy. Nothing on the 18. Jarvis. A 3-3 error on a grounder. White, 2-1. Nope, that's going to be a fly ball to right field. And Canigliaro is going to get it, make the catch, and retire the side. No runs and a hit for the Yankees. We go to the bottom of the fifth. Burbach can pitch to 3 more batters before he tires. Leading off for the Red Hose will be Reggie Smith, and he is 1 for 1, a single and a walk. Burbach, a 5-2 wild pitch, ball 1. 6-4, strikeout, 18 will miss. Smith, 3-3, and he singles. He hits that one pass short. And Smith gets his second hit of the game. And now here's Petrocelli. Petrocelli's 0 for 2. Infield double play. Smith at 7 stolen bases. He's not going anywhere. Burbach will pitch. Burbach, 1-6. That's an automatic out. And that's going to be a ground ball to short. 2-2-3. Second base pivot. Clark 0, 1-3. And they got it. 2 outs. Petrocelli grounds out into the 6-4-3. And that is the first double play of the game. Next up is Canigliaro, and he is 1 for 2, has a single in the game. Burbach, a 16, nothing. I don't know why I'm rolling a strat. Burbach, 5-2, wild pitch, ball 1. 6-6, strikeout, 5, got him, and that will end the inning. And that is strikeout number 3 for Burbach. No runs and a hit for the Red Sox. He is tired. We'll see what they want to do with him. But after 5, it's 4-2 in favor of the BOS Sox. We go to the top of the 6th. And leading off for the Yankees will be Jim Little. He's 1 for 2 with a single. Jarvis will pitch. Jarvis, 4-6, home run chance. Lefty, 1-15. The 12 is good, but Little, however, has zeros. It's not happening. 2-2. Instead, he grounds it to second base, handled by Schofield, and that will be out number 1. 1 out. Here's Michael. Michael has 2 singles. He's 2 for 2. Jarvis, 2-1, walk, and that is ball 4 on a 1. So he walks Michael. So Michael's on base for the 3rd straight game. Now Jarvis is tired. He's due to bat 3rd in the 6th. They're going to see if he can keep on going. Gibbs is up next. He's 1 for 2 with a double. Infield is a double play depth. Strategy, and that is a 3. Michael gets the steal sign, 13-0, and Gibson a -1. They're going to send him. Michael's on his way to second base. So 1-12, he is safe. And he is. Gene Michael will steal a second base and get into scoring position. First stolen base from Michael. That takes away the double play. He will stay at second on the next strat roll. Jarvis will pitch. Jarvis, 6-4, strikeout 3, got him. And that is a big K for Jarvis. That's his 3rd. 2 outs. We're going to see a pinch hitter for Bill Burbach as he is done. So a new batter coming in for the Yankees, and it is going to be Jimmy Hall. 224 average, 3 homers, 27 RBIs. So Burbach leaves, and Jimmy Hall will pinch hit against Jarvis. 2 outs here still in the top of the 6th. 4-2 in favor of the Red Sox. Strategy roll, nothing on the 12. Jarvis trying to at least get the inning done. He will probably be done after he will be done after this inning. Jarvis, 6-4, strikeout 2, got him, and the inning is over. What a way to end the day for Ray Jarvis. Nothing across except a walk and a stolen base. 4-2 Red Sox after going to the bottom of the 6th. And the fans give him a very nice ovation as he leaves the field, knowing his day is probably done. George Scott leads off for the Red Sox. He is 2 for 2, a home run and a single. And we'll see a new pitcher for the Yankees, and it is going to be their workhorse, Lindy McDaniel. 5 wins, 6 losses, 5 saves, a 3.54 ERA. McDaniel pretty much the Yankee workhorse. And he can pitch to 7. We'll see how long he goes. McDaniel will pitch to Scott here. Bottom of the 6th, will fire the manager if the Sox don't win. No, you got to fire the manager on that other channel. McDaniel, 4-4 against the righty. It's blank. Scott, 2-6. That's a power hit to right field. That's a 10, and that's going to be a leadoff double for Scott. Against the righty, Scott gets a double. He is now a triple short of the cycle. He is 3 for 3 as Clee baseball fan joins us here at Fenway Park. And now the batter is Gibson. Gibson 1 for 1, a single and a walk. Hands in resignation to avoid being fired. Scott on at second. A leadoff double. He's a triple short of the cycle. He can get the triple. Strategy rolls are still on. Nothing on the 5. Scott stays at second. McDaniel, 4-6, strikeout, 17 is high. Gibson, 2-3, and that's a ground ball to short, picked up there by Gene Michael. Throw goes to first for the out. Scott stays at second base. So a pinch hitter coming in for Ray Jarvis. He is done. Nice job by him, though. He leaves with the W. But the Red Sox will go to the bench. And coming on to pinch hit will be Mike Andrews. 293 average, 15 homers, 59 RBIs. Mike Andrews will go up against McDaniel here. 1 out, bottom of the 6th. Red Sox looking for some extra runs. Strategy. Nothing on the 6th. Scott stays at second. McDaniel will pitch. McDaniel 1-1. That is a blank. Andrews 2-6. That's a power hit to center field. That's a 14. But against the righty, that's just going to be a fly out to center field. And that'll be caught by Jim Little for out number 2. Scott, base runner 3, hit to center -2. Little a -1 arm, which make him a 0. He will stay at second base. So 2 down. And now the batter is Schofield. Schofield is 0 for 3. McDaniel trying to get out of this inning here and keep it only a 2-run game. Strategy, nothing on the 18. Scott stays at second. McDaniel will pitch. McDaniel, 1-2. Hit by pitch, 5. No. Schofield is an 11, but McDaniel's a -10, which makes him a 1. McDaniel doesn't hit him, so he stays in the game due to the hit by pitch rare play we had. Schofield, 1-2, and he lines it right to short, but Michael is there to end the inning. No runs and a hit for the Red Sox. Still 4-2 after 6. Good call there by the Yankee manager to bring on Lindy McDaniel to shut down the Red Sox. You don't see managing like this on the other channel. We go to the top of the 7th. And leading off for the Yankees will be Horace Clarke. He is 0 for 3. Red Sox need a pitcher. And their bullpen is not too bad. And coming on to pitch is going to be Vicente Romo. 8 wins, 10 losses, 11 saves, a 3.12 ERA. They're going to keep Lyle for later. So Vicente Romo will pitch to Clarke. Top of the 7th, 4-2 Red Sox. Romo can pitch to 8. We'll see what he does. Romo, 4-4. That's at the park. Fenway Park, 6-5. And that is a fly to left. Yaz is going to get to that one and make the catch for out number 1. Clarke is now 0 for 4. So he's having a rough day. Kenny is next. He's 1 for 3. Romo, a 4-4. Again, that's at the park. Fenway Park, 2-3. And once again, another rare play. That's the third rare play we've had. That doesn't happen often here. Rare play, bases empty, 12. Pitcher grabs shoulder after pitch. Injury check for pitcher. All right, well, Vicente's Romo injury rating is a 0. So a 1 to 3, he's okay. And there's a 1, he says he's fine. He'll continue to pitch. Romo says, I'm all right, just a twinge, I'm good. So Romo will go ahead and try again here, re-roll the at-bat. Romo, 4-4, again at the park. Fenway Park, 6-5, and that's another fly ball to left field. And once again, Yaz is going to get there and make the catch out number 2. Fenway Park getting a lot of work today. And now Mercer. Mercer got a single his last time up, is 1 for 3. Romo will pitch. Romo 1-2 against the lefty, blank. Mercer 5-2, power hit right field. That is a 16, and against the righty, that's just going to be a fly ball to right. Canigliaro's going to get to it. He'll make the catch and retire the side. 1, 2, 3, go the Yankees. Great call to bring in Vicente Romo for the Red Sox. Again, great managing on this channel. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. Don't forget, we have 10-minute ticker coming up after tonight's game. Tomorrow night, we're going back. On the network will be June 25th. And we're going back to Shea Stadium to see the New York Mets. They will be facing the Philadelphia Phillies. Lowell Palmer will be going for the Phillies, and the Nolan Ryan Express will be pitching for the Mets. I get my chance to have Nolan Ryan on the mound, but in a Met uniform for the first time. So it will be Lowell Palmer for the Phillies and Nolan Ryan for the Mets. That'll be tomorrow night on Inside Pitch as we're getting closer to the end of the second schedule block. Which, of course, means I'll start going ahead and cutting out teams that are no longer in the playoff hunt. And I know about Senga there, Ekes. I'm not concerned about it. We were doing good without him, so it doesn't really matter. But now we need to get a starting pitcher before the trade deadline. Bottom of the 7th, 4-2 Red Sox. McDaniel will pitch. And Dalton Jones leads off. McDaniel will deal. 5-1, range play. Jones, 1-4, single center field, but it's a range play for Jim Little. His range is a 3, and he's got it. 1 out. He'll take a hit away from Jones. Nice play for Jim Little out there to take away a leadoff hit. Here's Captain Carl, and he is 0 for 2 with a walk. McDaniel will go ahead and pitch. McDaniel, 1-6, that's at the park. Fenway Park, 6-5, and that's a ground out to the shortstop. That'll be handled by Michael. Gene Michaels got it and throws him out at first. And now here's Smith. Smith is 2 for 2, 2 singles and a walk. McDaniel, 4-6. That's a strikeout, and the 8 got him. Struck him out, and the inning is over. Nice job by McDaniel. And 1, 2, 3 go the Red Sox. Still 4-2 after 7. Top of the 8th. And let's see. Leading off for the Yankees is Joe Pepitone. He is 0 for 3. Romo got plenty of gas left. He will stay out there to pitch. 4-2 Red Sox. Romo with the deal. Romo, 2-6 range play. Wow, lots of range plays and lots of ballpark results today. Pepitone, 5-2, single to right field. Going after it is Canigliaro. His range is a 1, and that will drop in for a single. Nobody would have gotten that, so Pepitone has a leadoff hit. And now here's White. White is 1 for 3 with a double, infield double play. Pepitone had 8 stolen bases, and he gets the steal sign, 11-0, and Gibson -1. They will call that off and let White hit. White is a good hitter. Romo will pitch. Romo, 2-6, again a range play. White, 6-1. Again, it's a fly ball to right field. Once again, Canigliaro's got to try to make a play. Range is a 1, that's a 6. He won't get it, and that'll be a base hit to right. Pepitone, base runner 3. Single to right, +3 makes him an automatic 6. And Pepitone goes to third, and the Yankees now have runners in the corners and no one out. Right now, Tony Canigliaro is killing the Red Sox out there. And the next batter is Little. May see a pinch hitter for him. And let's see if they will. Although the bench for the Yankees in this game is terrible. The bench is horrible for the Yankees in this game. No, Little's going to bat. Little is going to bat. Pepitone on at third, White on at first. Infield is going to play. They're going to stay at double play depth. Even though the runner at third doesn't mean anything. We're in the 8th inning, though. Red Sox really would like to get this win. But Romo will continue to pitch. Strategy roll. And nothing on the 3. No, White gets the steal sign. 13-0, Gibson -1. I don't think you want to run yourself out of the inning. But Little is not a good hitter. But I'm going to call off the steal. There's nobody out. So I'm going to let Romo, I'm going to keep White where he is and see what the Yankees can do with him. Romo will pitch. 4-4. That's at the park. Fenway Park. 6-4. And that's going to be a double into left field. So letting Jim Little hit will come through. Pepitone will score. White, a base runner 4. Double to left. A -3, though. So White only scores on a 1, and he will hold at third base. Little comes through and hits a double. It's now 4-3. Jim Little, letting him bat was the right call. He makes a double, and now runners at second and third and no one out. And here comes Michael. Michael is 2 for 2, 2 singles and a walk. And they're going to call the infield in on this one. So White on at third, Little on at second. David Vega joins us here at Fenway Park. Yankee Magic striking. And the question is, do you pitch to Michael and then do you walk him and then pitch to Gibbs? Michael hitting very well. Gibbs, though, is 1 for 3 with a double. Do you intentionally walk him and then pitch to Gibbs? I'm going to let him hit. Romo will go ahead and pitch. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 8. Romo deals 4-3. Fans here at Fenway Park suddenly a little nervous. Romo. 1-5, strikeout 9, got him. What a K. Big strikeout by Gene on for Romo, 1 down. And now the batter is Gibbs. Gibbs is 1 for 3 with a double. Joe Turney joins us here at Fenway Park. The tying run is already on. That's Roy White. So Romo will pitch to Gibbs. Fans here at Fenway Park hope Romo can go ahead and get it done here. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 7. Romo will pitch. 2-2. Range play at the park. Fenway Park. 3-2. And once again, a rare play. That is the 4th rare play we've had today. And that might be a record for me. But rare plays, men on. 11. If less than 2 out, grounded to shortstop, who flips to second base for the pivot, but he is upended by the base runner. Check for injury to second base. Well, if less than 2 out, which there is, grounded to shortstop, that flips to second base for the pivot, but he is upended by the base runner, but there's nobody on first, so I don't know why he would go to second base. That means the play does not apply. You re-roll on the chart, but in this case, I re-roll the at-bat. That is a house rule. If it doesn't apply on the chart, I re-roll the entire at-bat. There was no reason why he threw to second because there's nobody on first. So it does not apply. We re-roll. Romo, 2-6. Again with the range play. Gibbs, 2-1. It's a ground ball to second base. That ball is hit to Dick Schofield. His range is a 5, but with the infield in, it's a 3. And he's got it. What a play. Roy White, his base running rating is a 2. With infield in, and they're sending him. The throw comes to the plate, a 1, 2, or 6. He is safe. He's out. Roy White comes to try to score. He's thrown out at the plate. Little will go to third, and Gibbs makes first, 2 away. And that goes as a fielder's choice. What a throw there by second baseman Dick Schofield. Makes a great range play and throws at the plate to get out White. And now we'll see a pinch hitter for McDaniel with 2 men down. And it is going to be Frank Fernandez. 223 average, 12 homers, 29 RBIs. This game has pretty much had almost everything in it. 4-3 Red Sox. Romo is now tired, and they're going to take him out. He is done. They're going to go to the bullpen now, and Romo coming out, and they're going to go ahead and bring out the man, the mustache himself, and it's going to be Sparky Lyle. 8 wins, 3 losses, 17 saves, a 2.53 ERA. Lyle is going to have to try to get a 4-out save. Frank Fernandez, he hits lefties a little better, but they're going to bring in Lyle. Little on at third, Jake Gibbs on at first. Lyle will pitch, 2 outs. Strategy roll, nothing on the 17. Lyle looking in on Fernandez. Lyle will pitch. 2-2, possible error. Fernandez, 3-3. It's a power hit to center field. That is a 20 against a lefty. That's going to be a fly out to center field, but you got to check the error rating on Reggie Smith. His error rating is an 11, but it's a fly out, so only a 2, 4, 6, 8, or 10 will be an error. He makes the catch. Side retired. Reggie Smith goes ahead and gets it and retires the side. 1 run, 3 hits. It's 4-3. Stadium cheers. Yay! We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Leading off for the Red Sox will be Rico Petrocelli. He is 0 for 3. Yankees going to the bullpen, and they're going to bring out their guy, and that's going to be Jack Aker. 8 wins, 6 losses, 14 saves, a 3.15 ERA. Aker coming on to pitch here to try to keep it a 4-3 game. Aker will pitch to Petrocelli here. Bottom of the 8th, 4-3 Red Sox. Aker, 3-5. That's a blank. Petrocelli, 2-2. Power hit, center field. That's a 12, and against a righty. That's not going to make any difference right there. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep. That ball is gone. Home run, Rico Petrocelli. Against a righty, a 12 is a home run, and it is out of here. Stadium cheers. Yay! 5-3 Red Sox, which is the actual historical score of the game, but the Yankees had the 5, the Red Sox had the 3. But Rico Petrocelli and his 40 bombs gets a big one there. And now here's Canigliaro. I don't know what manager decided to bring in Jack Aker. Whoever he was should be fired. Aker will now pitch to Canigliaro. He is 1 for 3. Aker, 5-3, strikeout 12, got him. That's a strikeout for Aker, 1 down. And now the batter is Scott. Scott is 3 for 4. He has a single, a double, and a home run. He is a triple short of the cycle. Scott can get a triple. Aker will go ahead and he will pitch. 5-3, strikeout 8. Cold strike 3 on Scott, and he goes down. George Scott should have swung at that one. That was right down the middle. And that is a called strikeout. 2 down. And now here's Gibson. Gibson is 1 for 2, a single and a walk. Aker will pitch. Aker, 6-6, wild pitch. Ball 1. 2-2 at the park. Fenway Park. 4-6. Ground ball to second base, easily handled by Horace Clark. And he will toss it over to first for the out. 1 run, 1 hit. A solo bomb by Rico Petrocelli. And the Yankees are trailing the Red Sox 5-3 after 8. But will we see some ninth inning Yankee magic? We go to the top of the 9th. Red Sox lead 5-3. Top of the order for the Yankees in Horace Clark. I usually do not bring in fielders for fielding replacements. And although Canigliaro is awful in right field, Canigliaro had 506 at-bats. I don't know how often they replaced him, so I'm not going to go against my own rules, and he's going to stay out there. Sparky Lyle. He can pitch to 5 batters before he tires. Lyle looking to get the save. Clark at the plate. Lyle, 1-3, error on a throw. Clark, 5-5, that's a base hit to left field. Clark leads off with a single. So Clark gets a single. Now the batter is Kenny, and the time runs at the plate. Kenny is 1 for 4. Infield is at double play. Once again, the Yankee magic just never seems to go away. Strategy rolls are off. Lyle will concentrate on the batter. Lyle, 1-1, strikeout 8. That will miss. Kenny, 2-2. It's a fly ball to center field. Reggie Smith will go ahead and get it and make the catch. 1 down. And now the batter is Bobby Mercer. Mercer is 1 for 4 with a single, but Mercer always seems to come through in the clutch. Clark still on at first. The fans here at Fenway Park on their feet, hoping for a big win against their hated rival. Lyle will pitch. Lyle, 4-2, walk 3, and that's ball 4, and the tying run is on base. And now here's Pepitone. Pepitone is 1 for 4. Clark on at second. Mercer draws the base on balls. Infield still a double play. Lyle trying to get out of the jam. Pepitone now at the plate. 1 for 4, and he's got very good home run power. Strategy rolls are still off. Lyle looking at Pepitone. Fans here at Fenway hoping that Lyle can do it. Lyle, 5-2, walk, 12. That will miss. Pepitone, 3-6, and he popped it out to third. Pop fly ball to third base in foul territory. Infield fly rule. Scott makes the catch. 2 outs. And now the last chance for the Yankees is Roy White. And he also comes through in the clutch. White is 2 for 4, a single and a double. 2 outs now, top of the ninth. Red Sox lead 5-3. Clark on at second, Mercer on at first. Lyle will be tired after White. Lyle's got to reach back for that something extra to get White. Fans at Fenway Park are loud. There's not an empty seat anywhere. And here comes the pitch. Lyle, 2-4. Wild pitch, and he is. Lyle goes ahead and uncorks a wild one on that 10, and the runners will move up. So now runners at second and third, the tying run now in scoring position. Now do you put White on base and do you pitch to Jim Little? Or if you're Jim Little, the Yankee bench is horrible. I don't think you put the go-ahead run on first. I think you pitch to White. Because Mercer's the tying run, White is the go-ahead run. You don't put the go-ahead run on base. If he beats you, he beats you. Lyle's going to try again. But now 5-3, but the tying run is in scoring position. Once again, the fans at Fenway hoping for a big pitch. D. Scott Howard, the Goat Whisperer, joins us here at Fenway Park. Lyle will go ahead. He sets up, and here comes the deal. 6-4. That is a home run chance. Switch right. 1-17. The 14 is good, but White has zeros against lefties. It's not happening. But White does get the swing. 2-4. And it's a fly ball to center field. Reggie Smith's going back to the track. He's near the wall, but he will have room. Comes under, puts out his glove, blop, and the ball falls into it. That's your game. Red Sox will beat the Yankees tonight 5-3. Stadium cheers. Yay! Sparky Lyle just gets it done. Yankee Magic so hard to beat, but they will do it. As Reggie Smith makes the catch and the Red Sox take a 5-3 win here. Yankees will drop to 36-35. Boston now goes to 41-24. No runs, 1 hit, a walk, and a wild pitch. Final line score coming up. For the Red Sox, 5 runs, 9 hits, no errors. For the Yankees, 3 runs, 10 hits, no errors. The winning pitcher is going to be Ray Jarvis. He will get the win. Bill Burbach takes the loss. And Sparky Lyle does get a save. So there's your win there for the Boston Red Sox. And they get a big win on the Yankees today. And they will definitely take that win. And a nice game here on Sunday morning. We are not done yet. 10-minute ticker is next. I hate to say this, guys, but I was very happy that did not go into extra innings. I know you guys love the extra inning games. I do too, but I need a break from those things. It is now time for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore Baseball. Great managing. You won't find such good managing on the other channel. Agreed there, Baseball Demos. You just won't find great managing on that other channel. Managing here at RJL Network is top notch. Yeah, right. Let's see how the rest of the majors go here. Yankees do lose to the Red Sox today on June 22nd. There were lots of doubleheaders. Let's see how this goes. White Sox of California. White Sox 614, that's 1. Angels 643, and that's 3. The Halos get a win. Baltimore at Cleveland doubleheader. Orioles 10-16, that is 2. Indians 4-66, that's 8. The Tribe finally gets a win. Orioles 12-55, that is 6. Indians minus 115, that's 0. They'll split the twin bill. Washington at Detroit doubleheader. Washington 864, that's 7. Tigers 436, that's 3. Senators take the first one. Senators 851, and that's 5. Tigers 1153, and that's 6. They will split the twin bill. Minnesota at Oakland doubleheader. Minnesota 1461, 7 runs. Athletics 1246, 5 runs. Minnesota wins the first. Minnesota 1166, that's 10. Athletics 811, that is 0, and the Twins take both. Minnesota trying to get back above 500. I think with this, I think they did. Kansas City at Seattle. Royals 1232, and that is 4. Pilots 933, and that's 3. That will be a win for the R's. Giants at Atlanta in a doubleheader. Giants 1026, that is 3. Braves 443, and that is also 3. They go to extras. Giants roll a 3 plus 0. Atlanta rolls a 4 plus 2 is 6. Atlanta gets the first game. Game number 2. Giants 1266, that'll be 10. Braves 1814, that's 2. And they will split the twin bill. Montreal and the Cubs in a doubleheader. Expos 1121, and that is 2. Cubs 1226, and that is 3. The Cubs get the first one. Expos 1162, that is 7. Cubs 1461, that is 7. They will go to extras. Expos roll a 2, minus 2 is 0. Cubs roll a 4, plus 0, and the Cubs will win both games. Dodgers and the Reds. Dodgers 15-15, and that is 2. Reds 751, and that's 4. That game belongs to the Reds. Padres and the Astros. Padres 213, that's 0. Astros 1051, that's 5. A win for the Stros. Cardinals and the Mets in a doubleheader. Very big doubleheader in the National League East. Cardinals 555, and that is 5. Mets 114, that's 0. Cardinals take the first. Cardinals 063, that is 4. Mets 716, that's 1. The Cardinals win both games on the Mets. Pittsburgh and Philadelphia doubleheader. Pirates 1644, and that's 6. Phillies 835, and that's 3. Pirates win the first. Pirates 1164, that is 8. Phillies 1134, and that is 4. And the Pirates take both games. On to June 23rd, Washington at Baltimore. Senators 544, and that's 3. Orioles 963, that is 7. The O's get that win. Minnesota at California. Twins Twins 14-13, and that's 2. Halos 4-33, that's 2. They go to extras. Twins roll a 3, -3 is 0. California rolls a 3, +2 is 5. The Halos will get the win. Yankees at Detroit. Yankees 6-22, and that is 2. Tigers 10-53, that is 5. That's a win for the Cats. Dodgers and the Braves. Dodgers 9-44, that is 4. Braves 8-32, that's 3. That's a win for the Dodgers. Pirates and the Cubs. Pirates 11-61, that is 7. Cubs 7-14, that is 1. That's a win for the Bucks. Padres and the Reds. Padres 6-41, and that is 3. Reds 16-32, that's 4. That game belongs to the Reds. Giants and the Astros. Giants 14-14, that's 2. Astros 12-45, and that's 5. The Astros get that win. June 24th, Washington at Baltimore. Washington 7-52, and that's 5. Orioles 12-26, and that's 3. That will be a win for the Senators. Cleveland at Boston in a doubleheader. Cleveland 7-65, that is 7. Red Sox 14-51, that's 6. Cleveland gets the first. Cleveland 9-42, and that's 4. Red Sox 15-22, that's 3. And the Indians take both games from Boston. Minnesota, California. Minnesota, California. Twins 15-66, that's 11. Halos 3-14, and that's 0. And that's a win for the Twins. Yankees and Detroit. Yankees 0-35, and that is 2. Tigers 11-15, and that is 2. They will tie. Yankees, both teams roll a 2. Yankees are a +2. Detroit's a -1. That will be a win for the Yankees. Kansas City at Oakland. Kansas City 7-61, that's 6. Oakland 12-14, and that's 2. Athletics are slumping a bit. White Sox and the Pilots in a doubleheader. White Sox 17-62, that is 8. Pilots 7-24, that is 2. The White Sox get the first. White Sox 9-26, that is 3. Pilots 12-46, and that is 5. And they'll split the twin bill. Dodgers and the Braves. Dodgers 7-62, that is 6. Braves 12-45, that's 5. The Dodgers get the win. Pirates and the Cubs. Pirates 7-11, that's 0. Cubs 10-36, and that is 4. Cubs get the win. Padres and the Reds. Padres 10-52, that's 5. Reds 16-44, and that's 6. That game belongs to the Reds. Giants and the Astros. Giants 5-63, that is 6. Astros 5-13, that's 0. The G-men get the win. Cardinals and the Expos. Cardinals 11-56, and that is 6. Expos 7-36, and that is 3. Another win for the Redbirds. Phillies and the Mets in a doubleheader. We have these two tomorrow night. Phillies 136, and that is 2. Mets 11-52, and that is 5. Mets get the first happy recap. Phillies 7-16, that is 1. Mets 11-44, and that is 5. And the Mets take both games from the Phillies on a double happy recap. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow will be June 25th. We will be at Shea Stadium as we get our second look at the Philadelphia Phillies, and they'll take on the New York Mets. Lowell Palmer will go for the Phillies, and the Nolan Ryan Express is on the mound for the Mets in a Met uniform. We will see how these two go tomorrow night. Phillies versus Mets, Palmer and Ryan. Be there or be square. Doug Hunt, David Vega, baseball with the demos, Bart Ewing, D. Scott Howard, Joel Turney, XSG2, and let's see here, Ben Witz, Marlon Price, Clee Baseball Fan, DB, Phoenix Knight, Jimmy Jam, and V-Dub Productions. I think I got everyone. Thank you all for joining me today. Please leave a like on your way out to the turnstiles. Subscribe if you've not done so. Make sure to hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. See you guys tomorrow night. It's a nice win for the Red Sox today as they beat the Bronx Bombers 5-3. We'll see you guys tomorrow night.